What you're about to see is a perfect example of clear public education in action. PTTP visits Hammersmith Police Station. Calm, polite, and completely respectful. Yet within minutes, officers come out and their professionalism starts to slip. They jump straight to mentioning terrorism and even start inventing rules on the spot. This is one of the clearest examples of ego overtaking proper training. I've never seen an order to handle a situation this smoothly while officers lose control of the interaction so quickly. It's genuinely surprising. Let's get straight into it.
So you're right.
Yeah, not bad.
How you doing?
Not bad. So?
Good, yeah, not bad.
It's cold. Cold and wet. These paving slabs are really slippery to walk on. I don't know if I've got something on the bottom of my shoe.
Yeah, I mean, mine.
But they are.
Really slippy as well.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
So all it is, mate, is obviously you're filming the front gate of a police station. And literally directly where the keypad is, where our officers are putting their codes in.
Right.
And for us, it's just a bit suspicious and also a little bit of kind of a terrorist threat as well. I'm not saying anything, but it is.
It's a possibility, isn't it?
It's a possibility, isn't it? It's
Very low possibility.
It's something that we need to kind of challenge.
Very low possibility.
Yeah.
It's also a possibility that we might get 40-degree weather today.
The officer says that filming near the keypad could be a security risk. But when questioned, he admits the risk is extremely small. Even so, he continues to challenge the filming. Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act 2000, an officer can only stop and search someone if they genuinely believe the person is involved in terrorism. That belief must be based on clear, specific facts, not feelings, guesses, or discomfort with being recorded. By the officer's own words, he had no real suspicion at all. His claim turns what was perfectly lawful filming into nothing more than unsupported speculation.
If you called us, we call if you were just having a...
I'm just being as reasonable as you're being. You know.
From our point of view, we just want to understand your intentions and why obviously you were filming.
That's fine. I appreciate
So
that.
what would that be?
Unfortunately, I don't answer questions.
No, is it for like a YouTube channel? Is it for like auditing or something like that?
Again, I don't answer questions, buddy.
What a 19.
We'll come back to them.
Well, if I come back to you, just got a minute to go.
So obviously in this climate...
Yeah?
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't actually want to engage with you. That's why I walked away and stopped engaging.
Still engage with you as
You
well.
can, but I can also just ignore you. So don't just say, sir, like I have to stand around and talk to you.
I'll get that.
As PTTP chooses not to answer any more questions, the officer's tone tightens. They push for additional motives, ask whether he's filming for YouTube, and trail behind him when he tries to walk away. This is the moment where ego replaces procedure. The officers are no longer evaluating risk. They are responding to perceived disrespect. Under UK common law, a person has the right to disengage when no lawful power is being exercised. Continuing to follow someone after they've clearly declined the conversation edges dangerously close to harassment under Section 2 of the Protection from Harassment Act 1997.
You may or may not want to listen so you can engage in unity as well. To this day and age, unfortunately, there isn't a real terrorism threat, which is why it is followed here, so people don't come driving into the station.
What's the current terrorist threat level?
I think it's kind of just in the middle of substantial.
It's substantial.
Yeah, so
That's what it is at the moment.
attack is not likely, but it's not unlikely.
Okay. Do you know, since this new system of substantial, severe, and that, substantial is the lowest it's ever been.
Okay.
It's never been lower than that, so that's like the baseline. So don't throw around words like terrorism when it's the... No, I can't. No, I can't. I know what you're going to say, and no, I can't.
The keypad to the entrance of the police station is a bit suspicious.
So you're making an assumption of what I'm filming here, aren't you?
You're
are?
very close to the keypad, aren't you?
I said when I got there, are you filming? And you said yes.
Yes, but you're assuming that I'm filming the keypad.
That's the way your camera was angled.
You can see my screen from where you were sat in your car, can you? You can see what my camera was pointing. You can see how zoomed in I was. Maybe I was zoomed in on you. Maybe I was zoomed in on your front wheel.
Where the camera was positioned, it looked like you were filming. All we want to do is speak to you, engage with you, see, number one, why you're filming, and obviously how long you're going to be
Maybe we can
here.
assist you.
The officer begins speculating about intent, claiming PTTP was filming the station keypad, but that assumption falls apart instantly. Suspicion has to be based on behavior, not imagination. Filming a keypad isn't a crime. Under UK law, Officers must form reasonable suspicion from clear, observable actions that indicate an offense may be taking place. Here, there's nothing even close. PTTP is on a public pavement filming a public building, something fully protected under UK photography laws and Article 10 of the Human Rights Act. This isn't a security issue at all. It's an ego issue. The officer is confusing personal discomfort with genuine suspicion, and that's the point where policing stops being about the law and starts being about control.
Your services are not required.
Would you like to give us your name and details?
Can you give me yours?
Yeah, PCY 2420 Alpha Whiskey.
Thank you. And you, sir?
PC Harding, 2968.
2968 Alpha Whiskey. You both based here, are you?
Yes, we are. So would you like to give us your details too?
No, absolutely not.
I didn't think you would.
Why would I?
That's all it is, mate. It's to
We've given
understand.
you our details.
Yeah, but you're obliged to because you're engaging with me as a police officer, aren't you, as a constable? So you're obliged to. A member of the public's not obliged to give you
and we
anything.
can engage with you just as equally.
Yeah, absolutely, of course you can. But again, I've already told you that I don't want to be engaged with. I would consider this now harassment. I've walked away from you.
Okay.
You followed me to continue with engaging with me.
Harassment, a course of conduct times 2. So you know what harassment is?
I do, absolutely. Course of conduct to convince a member of the public to disengage from a lawful activity or engage in an activity that they're not lawfully obliged to do.
When PTTP mentions harassment, the female officer snaps back with, "So, you know what harassment is, do you?" It's smug, sarcastic, and dripping with ego. She's not trying to uphold the law. She's trying to belittle him. This is exactly the kind of attitude that erodes public trust because it's no longer about protecting people. It's about asserting power. And honestly, I hope everyone watching this is just as irritated by her conduct as I am, because behavior like this needs to be called out.
Been on more than one occasion. I told you I don't want to engage. You followed me. I did move away from you. You followed me to continue this conduct. So yes, I would now say that this is harassment at this point.
All it is for us is just it's a bit suspicious, and we want to find out obviously why you're filming. That's
You know what I
I
find?
understand people make YouTube channels, people are auditors, you have a right to film in public.
Can I tell you what I find suspicious? A silent fart after curry night.
Sorry?
A silent fart after curry night. That's what I find.
That's funny.
That's what I find suspicious. It's about suspicious as what this is. So
You intend to be here long?
as long as I want to be. Absolutely.
Right, we'll go and speak to the relevant people, alright?
Okay.
It just might be, mate. Look, because of obviously it looks a little bit suspicious. It might just continue to get stopped.
And I'll tell them
might
exactly
cause
the
you-
same
cause
thing.
you aggro, that's all.
Not cause me any aggro. Did either of you turn your body cameras on when you approached?
Yeah, of
It
course
is on,
it
yes.
You did. Is there a reason?
You film us, we can film you.
I'm not saying you can't. Absolutely you can. It's everybody's right to film in public. Not a problem. Can I just ask why you didn't follow your policies and notify a member of the public when you started recording them? According to the Home Office, according to the
I'm not
MPS.
sure if you are aware of all the policies.
Would you like me to bring it up on my phone, mate?
PTTP then asks whether their body-worn cameras are recording. They confirm they are, but they never told him when they started. According to the Metropolitan Police's 2020 body-worn video policy, officers must announce, whenever reasonably possible, that recording has begun. The only exceptions are situations where immediate safety concerns make it impractical, and that clearly wasn't the case.
Are you referring to Google?
No, it's the
Obviously when
MPS.
it's practicable, yes, but
Oh, and when has it not been practical in this
well,
situation?
it's a bit of a threat that you're stood in the entrance. Of the
So
police
you
station.
can't approach with, "Good afternoon, we want to talk to you, just let you know
My
you're
number
being
one
recorded."
priority is to find out why you're filming and try and engage the police station.
Look,
which
the
still,
only
respect,
time-
sir, you haven't told us why.
The only time it is excusable for you not to announce it is if you're going into a situation and it's straight away you're going hands on to detain or arrest somebody. Otherwise,
I think
you
you're
can't. There's
misinformed.
no reason. I'm sorry. I will literally, okay, bring this up for you and I'll read it for you verbatim and I'll show you the
I'm not
document.
going to have conversation on stuff that I don't think is applicable, right?
Why is
We
it not
are
applicable?
Security staff, they have body worn.
Okay.
So do we.
Yep. The Metropolitan Police updated September 2020. It's the most recent document.
You seem very invested.
It's the most recent document. This paragraph here, all right? I'm going to let you read it with me. This one here. Body-worn video is an overt system and should not be used for covert recording other than in exceptional circumstances and where the necessary
And this-
authorities have been
And
granted.
this is not an exceptional circumstance.
No, let me finish.
Okay.
Okay? As body worn video is over recording. Officers must declare wherever possible when they are commencing audio and visual recording during each and every encounter. So again, because you haven't come out and you haven't grabbed me, you're not detaining me or arresting me, there is absolutely no reason, no excuse for not starting the conversation. You've said a lot of things during this conversation, and you're telling me not one of those things could have been, by the way, sir, you're being recorded. Not one of them.
No, sir, whenever possible.
Yes. And again, when was that not possible?
We're just going to go around in circles, aren't we?
Yeah, because your excuse is absolute bullshit, and you know it.
Well, don't swear in a public place.
It's not an offence. It's absolutely not. It's an offence to swear at somebody, to cause abuse, threatening, or insulting.
It's a Section 5.
No, it's not. You can swear as part of your general vocabulary. Go take it up with Lord Justice Bean, who's already ruled on this in the highest court of this country. You cannot overrule that.
Is when it's directed at somebody.
And I didn't direct
Section
it.
5 is out to anybody. When somebody else can feel
If
harassment, alarm,
it's
distress.
likely, if it's abusive, threatening, or insulting has been removed from Section 5. If it's threatening or abusive, saying something is bullshit is not threatening or abusive.
With authority slipping, one officer claims that swearing in public is an offense. That is incorrect. Under the Public Order Act 1986, as amended in 2014, the term insulting was removed from Section 5. That means mild or non-abusive profanity is not a criminal act. Only threatening or abusive language intended to cause alarm or distress can be prosecuted.
Saying something is bullshit. That's part of your. That's part. No. That's part of your general vernacular, and it's been ruled on by the highest court of this country. So try another one. I will say everything's bullshit if everything is bullshit. Because everything is bullshit that's coming out of your mouth.
I get the idea now.
Yeah, you get it? I'm going to continue to say
obviously,
it.
I get the idea of your intentions. Clearly, just trying to wind us up.
No, you're winding me up by saying that I can't do something that I can do.
When we
What
came
have I
out,
said that you can't do?
You just said I can't swear when I can.
okay, when we've come out to talk to you, I think we've been very polite. We've just said, look, we've come to have a
Yeah, and I told you that I don't
conversation.
want to engage with you, and
Not
then you've continued to
initially.
harass me.
Not initially.
Not initially, but you agreed that I have told you that I don't want to engage with you, and then you followed me, and you have continued to engage
Followed
with
you.
me, and now you're saying that I can't do something that I'm legally entitled to do, and you're trying to say that it's an offence when it's not.
We can also talk to people. We're not harassing you. We're having a conversation with you.
And so if I walk up to somebody and they say they don't want to talk to me, then I follow them and try to talk to them again and repeat this behaviour, I wouldn't be arrested for harassment if they reported it? Of course I would. Right. Again, I will repeat, your services are not required. Please leave me alone.
We've also got a duty to protect the public and our police building as well.
You've also got a
And I
duty under your oath to uphold the rights of the people of this country, which is what I'm exercising right now, isn't it?
think that it's, let's just go and have
Yeah, good idea. Just go.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
So
don't be, mate.
Just go.
Don't be surprised if you just get challenged and challenged
Okay.
and challenged.
Just to let you know, as a heads up, you will be getting IOPC complaints for your body worn videos because you're obviously not aware and you refuse to acknowledge the fact that you need to notify.
Take care, mate.
All right, goodbye.
After repeatedly refusing to leave him alone, PTTP tells the officers directly that their behavior is crossing into harassment. Instead of reassessing, they quietly retreat to the yard without acknowledgement or apology. That silent exit says it all. Once the appearance of legal authority disappears, authority without reason has no weight. This encounter highlights a pattern seen too often in UK policing: insecurity disguised as suspicion. The officers had every opportunity to act professionally, but pride turned a harmless audit into a lesson in embarrassment. No one was lawfully detained, no powers were correctly exercised, and every claim, from terrorism to swearing, collapsed under basic legal scrutiny throughout it all. PTTP remained calm, factual, and respectful while standing firm on his rights. You can download the Know Your Rights Guide linked below, a practical, easy-to-read resource that explains your powers and protections when dealing with UK police. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown useful, consider subscribing. Stay polite, stay informed, and always film. Peace.